So I got a chance to see Toy Story 5, and being a longtime fan of the series, it was something that I didn't really expect much because I didn't really know if they were going to be. I didn't really expect them to maybe make it more after after the third film, but I still open arms with whatever they do next with the series because I felt like while the film wasn't exactly necessary, it still was a good premise on what we're doing on dealing with the whole technology versus toy, like the route that they were going for. And after upon seeing it, it definitely worked for me. It's one that I don't think it's going to be as great as the other four, but I still think it worked in that it tackles both the issues that resolve when it comes to like kids that are getting older where they're not playing with toys anymore and they're doing other things. In this case, with the technology that comes into play, where they're playing with this iPad that comes into play named Lily. And it really also goes into focusing more on Jessie this time, where it's about her trying to basically find her out, basically take charge on things. Since, well, if you spoilers, I'm not going to. If you've seen from the last film what happened to Woody, Jessie has now pretty much been taken over, and it also goes into some really emotional beats that tie back to her backstory that I thought really worked. And I thought the performances and all this were great as well. You got Joan Cusack and Tom Hanks and Tim Allen. Everyone always great in this. And also the one that plays the new voice, the voice for Lily Pad, I thought was great too. And there's also some fun cameos from some, or fun voices that come into play too that was unexpected. I was actually laughing. And so the movie does have a good blend of humor and everything, and it does hit the emotional beats when it does. It doesn't quite get the emotional beats compared to like the other three films, but I still think it hits hard in the right ways. And the message about, with the whole friendship aspect that they play into this one this time, I thought was clever. And it definitely hit ground. And it certainly was one that I think that if they keep going with the future, I'm open to see what they do with it. I just hope that they don't overexpose it like we've seen with a lot of franchises. So with that, I'm going to give the film a high compelling rate on the Film Freaks meter. It does have its issues in that not every joke lands, and then there's some things that, okay, you do kind of question, like the presence of Woody coming back in this and things like that, and some characters get underutilized, but for the most part, I still enjoyed myself.